All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Makal. All right, peace and blessing out there, teaching the truth and teaching sincerity. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the true apostles and elders of all Israel. All right, it's a brother Yahushua with another lesson. And basically, today, man, we're just going to be going in on Esau and how he is being exposed, man, and how his kingdom is fallen, man. Because right now, Esau is being exposed for having a Hollywood pedophile ring, which we've been knowing about, Pizzagate and all that sorts of stuff. But it's all coming out more and more, man. People are starting to realize that the so-called white man, the red Hebrew Edomite, is a demon, man, and that he's the devil. All right, people are finally starting to see and wake up to what's going on. And of course, the main ones who are not waking up are two-thirds of Jake. All right, but the rest of the world, man, is starting to see that the so-called white man needs to be dealt with. Okay, and he's gonna be dealt with by way of slaughter, man. All right, and we're gonna get into that real quick. I'm not gonna make this lesson long, but I do want to touch a few points regarding this wicked man. All right, and how he's gonna be taken down. Okay, so real quick, I want to go ahead and start this. This is going to be Jeremiah 49 and verse 10. It said, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not." That's right. So Esau is being made bare. The so-called white man is being made bare. And how so? Let's go ahead and get into this. Just look up Hollywood exposed, bro. Okay, this is all you need to look up. It's taking forever to load. Let me go ahead and research it. All right. Out of the Shadows, Hollywood exposed brainwashing Christians, child abuse in Hollywood, wants to expose Hollywood's darkest secrets. Why isn't anybody listening? Uh, it says 128. Corey Feldman wants to expose names of Hollywood players who allegedly molested him. Okay, Hollywood exposed, and so on and so forth. Right, you see all these things that are being popped up just about this, man. Right, people are really starting to see. I believe that means. I believe people are starting to see that this man is a demon, man. All right, and this is all according to prophecy. Okay, this man, he's not going to be able to hide himself anymore. There's plenty of movies out there that show you how these elites get down, man. There's plenty of movies that show you how they brainwash people, man. There's plenty of movies and documentaries and books and so on and so forth that show and tell you how these people get down, man. Because Esau, he hides it, but to an extent. Okay, I forget who said it. I believe it's one of the Rothschild Rockefellers, but they said that it was the internet was one of the worst things they could have created, right? Because through the internet, what's happening, man? They're being exposed for who they are. Okay, so from there, I want to go ahead and get this. It'll be the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. And let me see. I forget exactly where this starts at. Con. So this is going to be the book of Obadiah chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, "Shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mountain of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of them, the mount of Esau, may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." That's right. So that you're being shamed, man. Your people are starting to realize that they are no longer on the top, man, and they're angry, man. Just look at these comments that these Edomites put on your YouTube channels or on your Facebook posts and stuff like that. What these comments that they make about you, man. These Edomites, the so-called white men, don't love you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, according to the Bible. That's why the majority of your people, mainly your children, are getting kidnapped. All right, sold into these sex trafficking type of deals, man. Okay, that's why the majority of your people are in cages. Okay, or a lot, for you so-called Mexicans, you're in ice cages. All right, for you so-called Negroes, you're being gunned down every day. For you so-called Native Americans, you you're in the reservation still to this day. All right, being doing nothing but drinking. Okay, you're not happy because your land was stolen from you. Okay, and you so-called Puerto Ricans, look what's happening right now over there in Puerto Rico, man. Y'all are shut down. In Venezuela, you so-called um, Brazilians, you Cubans, or you Haitians, and so on and so forth. We can go on naming them all day. Esau has you people, completely and utterly destroyed, man. Of course, and it's all according to the prophecies of our curses. All right, but it's also, but this man Esau is the one doing it to you, man. And he's being exposed for who he truly is. This man is being exposed for the wicked devil he is, and he's no longer going to be able to hide his lies, man. Okay, so from back there, I'm gonna go ahead and get back into it. It's gonna be the book of Jeremiah 49. All right, and it says, verse 11, it says, "Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drinking, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." That's right. So those who were judgment was not to drink of the cup, which are the Israelites, have surely drinking, and you, Esau, you're not gonna go unpunished, man. He says, "Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." All right, because it tells you that the cup is going to be passed on to you, which we can go ahead and get that real quick. It's going to be the book of Lamentations 5 and forget exactly where it's at. I believe it might be in 4. God, this is the Lamentations 4 and 21, and it says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz, or Uz, however you pronounce it. Which that word Uz, whenever you get into it, basically means like gold, the land of wealth." Okay, it says, "The cup also shall pass through unto thee, thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked." That's right, and that's exactly what you're doing right now, man. You're making yourself naked, all right? And how, by way of what? By the way of the internet, man. Everything you're doing is being exposed. These children are coming out and telling, they're snitching, bro. They're snitching on you, man. Just like there was cops, I believe, over there in New York, who found out about what Hillary Clinton was about, and how she would rape children and drink their blood and wear their faces as masks, man. The cops were killing themselves and quitting their jobs because they couldn't do anything about it. All right, Esau thinks that they're untouched. All right, that's why it says in the book of Jeremiah, "Thou shalt surely not go unpunished." All right, so it says in verse 20, which verse 22, actually, that was a point right there, it was 21. Okay, so back in it, Jeremiah 49. All right, and verse 13, it says, "For I have sworn by myself, and saith Yahweh, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes. I've heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, Gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to her, rise up to the battle." Which who is her? All right, that her is that great whore that sits upon that seven-headed dragon. Okay, so it says, verse 15, "For lo, and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart. O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. Also Edom shall be a desolation, every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof." That's right. So Esau, because of his wickedness, because of his craftiness, let's go ahead and get this word real quick. That word, terribleness. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so it says that terribleness. It says shuddering horror. All right. Have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. That's right, saith Yahweh. That's right. So that terribleness, which whenever you get into it, once again goes, it's shuddering horror. And how did you do that, man? How did you horror? How did you make these nations go in awestruck of you, pretty much. All right, by way of that atomic bomb, man, the A bomb. All right, by dropping it on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. You know, you scared the nations with that bomb, man, and then you kept making more nukes. Right, but it's going to come to pass that the one who's going to take you down is not going to be China or Russia or Iran or Iraq or any of those small nations or other nations, but it's going to be the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, moreover the elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's government. Okay, so it says, verse 18, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbored cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan against the habitation of the strong, but I will suddenly make him run away from her. And who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her? For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time? And who is that shepherd that will stand before me? Which that shepherd is Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that being said, we understand that Esau is going to be taken down, even and how was it started, man? By him being exposed, and we see that happening. So this is prophecy being played out before our eyes, man. You know, Pizzagate is being exposed. Okay, these Hollywood pedophile rings is being exposed. Okay, Esau is being exposed for the coronavirus. All right, it was actually, I believe, over there in the Philippines or somewhere over there in one of these other countries, they figured out that that and China already knows as well that the um, the COVID-19 is actually a biological weapon or chem- chemical biological weapon, something like that. That was planted over there in China, man. All right, so all we're waiting for China to strike back, man. All right, we're waiting for to hear from them. All right, so World War III, martial law, race wars, and the mark of the beast is on its way, man. All right, which we understand that this is all according to prophecy, and we see that Esau is being exposed. He can't even hide his plan anymore, man, of what he's gonna do. It's out in the open, especially for those who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. All right. So with that being said, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and may you brothers and you sisters who firmly believe continue to believe on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because we see that Esau is being made bare. He's being naked by his own. He's being made naked by his own drunkenness. All right, because that cup is finally being passed over to him. All right, and you see it happening just with the lower level Edomites, man. So with that being said, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory once again unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakudash. All right, till the next time I say, Shalom.